recommend the new launcher. I already have the latest mod on GitHub on my game, and I'm already in a server.
Yikes, didn't take you long.
Why would it?
Well, as in, didn't take you long to get loaded up and in and ready.
No, people are joining. This is scary.
Yeah, told you people wants to see stuff.
Which is very concerning.
Shut up, George, or I'll mute you.
Oof.
That would be horrendous. Titch, you able to help me with the 5PD at one point or something?
What do you need from me for it?
To get the MDT page to actually.
I don't know why it doesn't work. I gave you admin.
Did you set the field to 1?
Yes. Do you want me to show you?
If possible.
Alright, boss. Showing you. See my screen?
Yeah.
When it loads. There we go. George, is admin 1?
I've got a feeling you have to. Is there a default value you can set to 1?
Nope, this is all of the values.
Is there not like a default field is admin to like maybe 1? Because on my end I saw a default value.
The default is 0 for IE.
Is there
No.
a way to change the default value to 1?
That means everybody's admin.
I kind of think they have to be.
I doubt that highly.
I'm not too sure at all.
I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be something along the lines of that they
Because
haven't.
on my end, I have the same install as you. The page opens up, but it doesn't work properly because I couldn't get myself the admin.
You need to experiment as to why it doesn't open up. Look, there's nothing in ranks, so I'm gonna guess they need setting up. Is there anything under departments? Nothing under departments, so they probably need setting up.
Yeah, you do that all from the MDT.
So you need to get the MDT loading and figure out why it isn't loading.
Yes. Okay. I don't know. It's supposed to work.
I'm going to ask a favor of everyone who wants to watch the stream today, that you watch it and talk all of the messages through Twitch. Do all of it through Twitch.
Okay.
Obviously, you're
You should
exempt.
also notice.
And for verbal communication, it's also through here, obviously.
Yeah.
What, Jade?
The launchers.
What? No, it's okay. Thank you, though.
The launcher should also feel a lot more responsive.
6.2, yeah.
Yep.
Masterpiece. Oh, wow. They've done well at loading maps, haven't they? Go on. If you drive, you'll see how much smoother this will be. How good is that?
Is that not smooth?
Yeah, the rotation is a little bit, just a hair off.
By retention, you mean?
Yeah, rotation.
Sorry, it came through as retention.
rotation. My car is perpendicular, where is on your screen it's a little bit angled.
Yeah, we still got issues with it. I noticed,
It could
one, we still have
happen
this
though.
issue with electrics, but look, it constantly says unable to use nose data for some reason, and I don't know why. We need to figure out what's going wrong with it for it to be able to produce that error. We also have this issue with the electrics. I'm not sure why it's throwing a problem. It's something about index electrics VE, which is supposed to be a global, and it is. Error while executing that line, but notice there's no line number.
Doesn't make sense to me.
It doesn't. I'm going to start off with fixing that error. What the hell? Someone's got a VGA connection onto the bottom of their phone. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Where?
Computers chat.
Oh yeah.
Right, let's see if we can resolve this electrics problem.
Also, you should see it print way faster too. Basically, everything is faster.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna go AFK for like 5-10 minutes. They're ready.
Hmm.
Okay, you do your fixing, and if the launcher crashes, just remember that. I guess.
Yeah, I'll be here. I'll wait for you to get back. Meanwhile, I try and do this.
Okay.
The frick?
This latest data thing seems to be completely unused. Let's hope so, Lucas. Almost tempted to take down the stream on YouTube today, just so I can push the Twitter one. Not Twitch one, that's it.
Well done. literally no reason for this not to be working. Okay, so it's giving me an error.
Okay, so it looks like the electrics issue might actually be on spawn.
Fine. I'm just gonna reinstall it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. So it looks like it's doing the whole electrics thing when you spawn a vehicle, because look, if you spawn a new vehicle now, and of course now it didn't do it.
Just spawn
Wow.
one.
So the reason what made me suggest that is because look, vehicle spawned, and then it happened,
And then the error. Yeah.
and here, vehicle spawned, then it happened.
Yeah, and of course now it doesn't do it.
But look, now I've changed the camera to your vehicle. I think when I'm not on your vehicle, it stops it.
Hmm.
Also, what is it to use the free cam?
Shift C. One of these is an imposter.
That one?
Yes. And of course, removing it removes my car too.
Proves that it was an imposter. We need to fix that problem.
Okay, at least spawning a vehicle now did not cause any nil so far.
For now. Hmm. Also, we need to set up your nickname system. You know, the bit that displays it differently if it's a certain rank or role or
Yeah.
whatever. How do you intend on having that work? Is there anything that exists for it?
Whichever way you want.
Okay.
Since we can pull the roles by just using their ID.
Hmm. So how about on vehicle
Okay, so
spawned
far
on
launcher
server
does not
vehicle
crash.
player nickname? Okay, so we need to do a bit of name sanitization or something like that before we can use them on the servers. Or some other way we could do this, perhaps.
We make the server get their info.
What do you mean? I mean, yes, we'll make the server get their info, but how do you want to deal with handling it?
I mean, whichever thing you want to prefer, like maybe a character, a number, whatever you want.
Okay, how about we yeah. Okay, let's get rid of sorry, not get rid, add so when someone spawns a vehicle, obviously it goes to the server, doesn't it? And then you append their prepend the nickname to it, don't you?
Yes.
So what about if just before the nickname you also put an integer or a special character or something? Doesn't matter what, just tell me what. And we do it that way.
Yeah, sounds good.
So default would be 0, and then we can add more accordingly.
I guess, yeah.
Also, do we want to have just text to show that there's something different? Or do we want to color it? Or what? How do you want to do it?
Color would be the best choice because text, anyone can change their name to anything they want. But color would be only something you can only do inside the game, meaning it's too late to change or try and change it.
Not to mention it's also specific to your client.
Yes.
Sure, let's do that then. What do you want to do? Use like a number? Numerical ID?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Unless they can like intercept that and change it to whatever they want.
They couldn't change it. It's controlled by the server. Server gets the player's stuff, roles, and then deals with it accordingly.
Ah, yes.
Touch.
Mm-hmm.
Can you import this file to the database?
What is it?
It's a standard ranks and department SQL file, so we don't have to go through and create it.
Oh, but Ditch, if the server will get the roles from the ID, it will then take time for it to be able to pull the roles.
What about if you do it the second they connect to the server? Because at that point you've got the information for them anyway. So then when they connect, start doing it, collect the information, and then send it to the server. Sorry, then when they spawn a vehicle, send it out.
That could work. Yeah.
You can always live update it, or say they manage to load in a vehicle before it updates, then they will just display as a normal player. So just have it always 0, or the number associated with the role. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and for it to not stop the other processes, like for example, if someone is playing or two persons are playing and someone joins,
Hmm.
obviously the server will have to get the information of the third person. So for it to not have a lag spike while it's trying to pull the information, I will open a new thread for every joined player that will automatically try and get their information with a timeout, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Touch you able to restart the resource?
I'm still putting it in. How come you can't? Someone's at the
Because
door. Back in a
I
moment.
Rip.
I guess it will be that if they spawn a new vehicle, like for example, if they spawn a vehicle and their name doesn't have the tag in it, then all they need to do is just to remove that vehicle and respawn it again, and it will have the name in case the server took time for it to like grab the info. Stitch not here?
No, he went to answer the door.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm outside his house, just knocking on the door.
okay.
No, no. I'm back. Okay, George, that should be your
Alright. Did you
things
manage to
added.
restart it as well?
Why do I need to restart it?
Because I did a fresh install of it with the new update.
There you go. Restarted it. Oh, it threw problems.
Oh,
Failed to connect to database.
you might have to edit any
Redo
stuff.
all the config for it.
Yeah, possibly. I don't know.
George.
Whoopsies.
Config.json, there it is. No, not yet. Because I haven't yet. Oh yeah, I will. There you go, George, reloaded.
Thank you, sir.
You what? Don't know. Okay, so
My launcher crashed in C line again.
oops.
Apparently it's crashing while it's trying to sending... Oh, it's crashing while it's trying to receive from the game. Interesting.
Couldn't tell you. Just to ask you all again, anyone that is currently watching the stream, can I ask you to go and watch on Twitch? I'm trying to hit the sort of target things that they set, so I'd appreciate it if you could help me out by just watching on Twitch, asking you questions through there as well.
Sounds like a trap.
How can it be a trap, George?
I don't know. Who knows?
Good idea, Jade. Okay, so I've now redone the nickname system. Hopefully it shouldn't be a problem for it.
Interesting. Apparently this error code means it crashed because of the UCRT base.dll.
Okay.
Interesting.
Okay, so color 1.1.1.1. I'm going to guess that is going to be our coloring.
C is from the game. Ah, yes, of course. Guess what I do when I receive data from the game?
Not sure.
I split the data.
Right?
It crashed on splitting the data.
Ah.
Apparently, it crashed when it tries to tell you the length of it, because it did print game.launcher bytes sent, but when it should tell you what it did send, like the length,
Mm-hmm.
it's blank. It cut right here and process finished with code fault. Okay, what I'm going to try is not printing it inside the console. Just don't print it, just send it directly. Maybe it's just because it's trying to get the length to where it breaks. But that doesn't make any sense because I already grabbed the length before that, but oh well.
Uh-huh.
Could be a output stream issue. So I'm not going to print that anymore and see what happens. I will still print the launcher to server, so it should be the same.
Okay. So
Oh, it works. Sorry.
is it working now then, George?
Yeah, the button is B, and it works quite well actually. Oh hell yeah! Sorry, I got very excited after that.
Mm-hmm. One moment. So I'm gonna guess this is Lua. Color F versus color I. Oh, this is an issue. Common. Color F. Okay. Oops. I didn't want to do that. Right click. Edit with Notepad++. Back in 2 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know. No. I don't know. Okay, so it looks like it's an RGBA system then. We can work with that. I'm not sure how different color I is to color F. So could make things a little more interesting. Okay, if we're working with RGBA then, what color do we want for, well, anonymous, what roles are we going to break up? What different ones are they going to be?
The standard roles, early access,
Alright, hold on, let me break
moderator,
this up.
support, and of course mod developer.
Alright, so 0 equals default, 1 equals early access, 2,
Yep.
what's 2? YouTuber,
YouTuber, yeah, whatever.
3,
Moderator,
yep, 4,
support, and
support
we
above
want to give
moderator.
then make it. I guess it's
Couldn't they
manager
just
is the
both be the
column.
same and just do it as
Mm,
staff?
yeah, makes sense. Do we include community support in this or not?
I think potentially that comes under staff as well. Anything else?
Technically true, but community support is just staff in training. It's not really
So in
staff
which
in
case it
expert.
perhaps shouldn't be anything different to a normal person then.
Yeah,
Okay, so after staff I guess it's just MP dev.
yes,
Okay, so we have 4.
technically 5.
Yeah. Okay, those are the numbers that we will follow, okay?
Will do.
Now we've got to find colors.
Juicy.
Any ideas?
Same colors as in Discord.
Sure. What do you want to give staff? A blue or a green?
I guess blue would be prettier.
I take you want to go with the standard bright red for uh, YouTubers.
I guess. It only makes sense that YouTubers are like red.
hmm And then early access will be the standard.
Purplish, whatever it is.
Yeah. Okay, waiting on you to implement the ID into it.
Doing so right now. Hold on. I just need you to message me the whatever the HTTP results.
Do what?
Just message me the HTTP result. Like I know for mod developers it's mdev, for mod it's mod, for support I don't know, and for YouTuber I don't know.
Oh,
Like the bot, what does it respond or
yeah, I'm
add?
gonna have to check. Give me a second. Okay, at the moment, for
Just
early
send them to me.
access, which is... Oh, okay. I guess that works too. Okay, this here is like the code snippet for it.
Yeah, sure, that works too. Yep. So we don't give BeamNG.drive staff any colors.
It's up to you. Do you want to?
I mean, in the end, I don't know. Could give them a dark green color.
Equally, we could just give them the standard orange.
Could do too. Okay, tell you what, I just noticed something.
Yep.
How about we just use the first character of these? Like instead of mdev, it would be dev. Then we would just send dmsga. See what I mean?
So what, you want to just send their perm? Is that what you're saying?
Just the first, yeah, just the first character. And where's YouTubers?
We haven't added that to there yet, actually. They will, for YouTubers, it will be YT.
Okay, so like I said, how about we send, for example, the first character of every single perm.
How do you...
Then on new end, instead of role equals 0, 1, 2, 3, it would be like role equals D for dev, M for moderator.
I just
That
felt
way
on the
we,
code end on Lua, it was easier to use a digit.
why? You already receive it as a string.
Fair enough. Alright, in that case, just send the full string.
Full string? Then how would you know if when the name starts?
Use a colon as a separator, again.
Oh, okay. So you want just the full name then?
Yeah, the permission that I send to you, send that.
Okay, fair enough.
Because, like, I'm capable, I can pull it. You know how it goes, first code letter, second code letter, colon, um, and then it's player nickname, then server vehicle ID. Yeah? Well, just
Yeah,
before player nickname, put the role.
exactly. Before player nickname, I put the role.
Yep. And literally just send it as exactly what we send there.
Okay, I will send a space if they don't have any.
Uh, yes.
Or
Actually,
what do
no,
you
if
want?
they don't have anything, just put default.
or user?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, user works.
Capital U.
Just all capitals.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Server settings, roles, YouTuber, right click, copy ID, back to the backend, replace, save. Okay, YouTuber should now be added to backend.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, backend is just restarting now. Done. So that should now be able to support that as well for you. Okay. So it's not going to be a number, it's going to be a string, in which case we can just blank that out there. Okay, default is user. Early access is EA. Your YouTuber is Y. Shoot, what was YouTuber? YouTuber YT.
I mean, yeah, that's what you said.
Except for the fact that it looks like something's crashing with it. Task kill dash PID slash F 158088 process terminated CD dot dot CD dot dot CD inet CD site CD BeamNG backend node index. They are really small. Unexpected token. What's unexpected token about it? Ah, missing bracket. Okay, backend is now running again.
Got it. Hold on.
Okay. I'm currently 5 followers off of the building a community achievement on Twitch, and I need 1 more person chatting at the same time.
Let
So
me go
agitating.
Twitch. I'll open up Twitch now.
I also need to stream on 12 different days apparently. Well, that bit's not happening right now. Average 75 viewers. I guess we're gonna have to do more play content.
Wait, you need 75 viewers at once.
Average of 75 viewers.
How are you going to get that?
Well, guess we'll have to get more people watching the stream. Oh well. I currently have the stream open on my second screen. I'll reply to all comments done through there. I'm going to suggest you all comment and watch through Twitch though, because that way you all get the reply easily. I just happen to stream it to YouTube at the same time because then it automatically converts it into a video after, without me having to do it for them. Okay, how are we looking, Anonymous?
Just finishing the last bit of server code.
Cool. I'm going to do a little bit of debugging added to the server code. See if I can figure out what's going on here.
Got
I
8
suspect
viewers now,
that's it.
congratulations.
Got 8 what?
8 viewers.
Awesome.
9
Keep it going.
viewers.
Keep it going. Yes, any level of patron gives you early access. It's not necessarily about the amount that you give. You putting money towards it helps us to keep the public servers running. In return, we give you the access to the server files as well, and you get early access to the updates. The minimum amount of time that we give you for each update is about a week. However, for this update, we'll likely do about a month to make sure we've weeded out all of the problems, given the fact that it's such a big update. So say we make this one go public for the 1st of May, then it will be the 1st of June that it goes public for everybody else. If a guy re-uploads the server files, unfortunately, they don't really have much to be able to achieve by that, because once we're done with the new version, the server files will actually be going public as well, most likely, because we're implementing a new system to be able to control it. Now, the new system basically involves license keys, which you can go to our website and you'll be able to get yourself a key. The only reason we've done this is so that we can have better control over taking servers off of the server list. For example, the unofficial US East Coast servers are known for being a problem. And at the moment, there is nothing we can do about taking those out of the server list. This would allow us to do that.
Well done.
What are you saying well done to, George?
The system that you're making.
Oh. Yeah, those nights that I don't sleep, I'm typically sat there designing this. Even if it is in my head.
Launcher live, server sent to you.
Much appreciated. Why are they a problem? What do you mean, why are they a problem? And please ask in the Twitch chat if you don't mind. Help me out, it doesn't really make any difficult anything for you. Thank you, Cameron. Server downloading now.
This server, if I did it correctly, which I tend to do it 90% of the time, should, when someone connects and I receive their name and ID, as soon as I receive their name and ID, I open a thread. This thread tries to connect to our backend, pull the entire information of like roles. Then it gets the first index of the roles and just sends it to you.
Awesome. We will need to
And the
obviously
first
implement the
index,
license key system into this as and when it's ready.
yeah, when it's ready. So far, the launcher is locked to only work for mods and mod developers.
Yeah, I know that much. I'm just saying as and when we're ready with a server, we'll have to get the license key system public.
Is it actually working?
What, the license key system?
Yeah.
Not right now, no. It's not been the priority. The priority's been building the new system. New server running again?
Okay.
The question of can we use mods on the servers? The new servers, yes. Mods will work in the new system because they will be hosted by the server and then the client will download them from the server.
So what happens if a user has mods or do they just not work?
A
Does it
user
just
won't
not
have
check it?
mods because the new system runs in its own environment. So now no one has a broken mod that crashes anybody else or anything like that.
Oh wait, you need to commit your thing.
Oh yes, of course. Sorry about that.
I joined, I was like, hold on a second, I need to have the actual mod
And you
update.
say there's a launcher update as well.
Yes, so just restart the launcher. 163.
Actually, I have a small amount of code that I'm going to add to this as well.
Okay.
What we can do is we can add tags if we're now doing this system. Can't we?
Could do whatever, yeah.
So, why not? Let's have a little fun. Hey, Drifter. So, that dot dot tag. Okay, so for what the hell? Oh, I see the mistake here. Server settings, roles. What is the BeamNG orange?
Why is there a new branch called Velocity Sync?
Don't recall why. That's a good question. There we go, that's the color for that. So, if I remember correctly, this would be user. Early access is EA. 2 is YouTuber. Okay, what does it say for staff? Do you recall?
Mod, all
Okay.
caps, but I don't know about the actual support numbers.
Okay, what were the options that were there?
We had support, all caps, support. We had MDev, mod, GDev as BeamNG.drive staff,
Hold on.
and EA.
GDEV for them,
Yeah,
MDEV for us. Okay, support and mod. Is that it?
and EA for early access.
Yep, I've got them.
Yeah, that should be it. MDev, mod, support, GDev, EA, and YT.
So that's it there, this list of 6.
What about
Yes,
boosters?
they all are under early access.
Yeah.
Uh, so how far do you think you guys are off it
What do you mean?
to releasing to like early access?
Not far. I shouldn't imagine. Why are the East Coast servers a problem? So the East Coast servers, the unofficial ones, are currently running an older, outdated version of the server. The trouble is that the older versions of the server software weren't built with any sort of way to determine which version they're running. We just sent an update and assumed that people would update. So you could argue that's our mistake. Unfortunately, we don't know who runs the unofficial East Coast servers, which means we can't get in touch with them to say, you need to update.
But if they can't be bothered,
Then they will be stuck on the Java version forever.
big oof.
Okay, currently support and the moderators have the same color. I can't imagine it's a huge deal. It's like the old Minecraft days. This is.
10 viewers for you, Titch.
Hey. Okay, that I think should be it. I think. I hope. We'll know in a second, won't we? Actually, no, let's not click commit just yet, and instead check on the console that loads. Vehicle GE. Vehicle GE loaded and initialized. Yeah, okay, it does work. 6263. Alright, Anonymous, let's do this. See if it works. We're going to have to redo this UI. As nice as the Discord sort of interface was, this isn't Discord, it's BeamNG.
I could make it look nice for you.
Well, use some design software, put together an idea, and We'll see what we think.
Because I'm a boss.
If you say so.
You know it.
Unfortunately, NZ Gaming, I don't know why. However, we did set up a couple of official servers for East Coast US, so hopefully that helps you out a bit. According to Twitch, I need more people chatting on the stream, which is really annoying me. And we're also 4 people off of reaching the required amount of followers. Apparently, achieving it gives me the ability to grant VIP status to members. VIPs have the ability to equip special chat badge and chat in slow, sub-only or follower-only modes. So I guess that's kind of cool. Priority chatting.
Get joined.
Well, we need to get chat. We need to get notifications and stuff running again in this as well. There's a lot of network-related messages that are still needing to be implemented, like when someone joins. Let me know when you load a car.
Did?
Oh, is it a nil?
Doesn't say no.
It does not say nil. Okay, that's interesting.
Oh my god, my console.
You got errors.
Massive ones.
Lua related errors?
Yes.
Excellent. Just what I like.
Oopsies.
Whoa.
Yeah, imagine being C++ errors, that doesn't happen.
Yeah, none of us knows what he's doing.
Careful, George. Vehicle GE343. Vehicle GE343. Attempt to index nil value. Alright, let's try this again, shall we?
Okay, send me the updated thing.
I will. I'm just currently still trying to figure out the issue.
Okay. Hello, no, my old friend. We've come to talk with you again.
Thing is, this shouldn't be nil.
Thank God.
That's most peculiar. Okay, there's one solution we can do here. If there, if not own vehicle, and that not equal nil, then you can run. So that'll at least stop the error, but we've got to figure out why we have the error. Well, it looks like in their new version they didn't change anything that broke ours. I mean, they updated a couple of UI pieces which we should probably update too. But other than that, it's nothing extreme. Hey! Why does it say one of my vehicles?
Because you spawned the vehicle without despawning it.
Apparently so, even though I left through normal means, but oh well. Alright, can you spawn a vehicle for me?
How?
Oh, yeah, just spawn a vehicle, a normal server vehicle. Ignore the errors in the console. Those are only for creating the name.
But guess what? I already have a vehicle, so apparently your system crashed the entire thing.
Hmm. So what is going on here? Welcome back, Drifter. Alright, could I ask you to try and spawn a new one? Remove your current one?
Okay.
I mean, this is the right information that should be outputted for that. Sorry, not outputted, output for that. But it shouldn't be doing it for me, it should be doing it for you. As in your name and information. Because obviously I shouldn't have a name drawn above my own vehicle.
Well, my launcher is sending and receiving the vehicle names.
But I'm not getting
So
anything for your
yeah,
vehicle.
my launcher sends to the server the OS 0, and the launcher to game receives OS and dev anonymous. I just received Ditch.
Okay, I'm gonna guess yours
And guess
doesn't
what?
have... What?
I don't see your car.
Oh my gosh.
but I did receive it, so I would guess that the errors do matter,
I'm not receiving back
and
from
they
the
always
server.
do.
Look, nothing from the server.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't, but the evidence is right there.
So OS sent to all reliable true, yeah.
So why don't I receive it?
Maybe the server just doesn't like you. Or the more logical explanation, because I have errors, it's not working.
Alright, sure. I'll send this version to you then. I remove this printing. I mean, that just says what the user role is and their nickname. I don't
Oh,
know.
and guess what? When I remove my car, I suddenly have a Titch car on my screen that has no name tag.
Okay, the no name tag aspect we can work on, but I couldn't do anything without couldn't do much without getting to that point.
Well, can you commit this so I cannot have errors?
Yeah. There you go. Okay, Barry the Blueberry 2. I don't think so many people are interested in programming streams. I do like them, but most people don't. That's fair enough. But equally, we do have the in-game aspect too. Cameron Codes, how are you guys going to check if the nickname is actually that person? Like, how are you going to tell whether the nickname Titch is actually you? So, the way that we do that is the nickname is actually from Discord. So, Titch is my Discord username. And the way that we're able to determine who's who is because we hook into Discord to get that information. Does that make sense? So as you see here, we've got my nickname, which is off Discord, as can be shown just here. And then we also have my role as MDev, which is also just here. And then that is backed up by my role in Discord. So by being in our Discord, you gain in-game access to things as well. If you don't have Discord running when you launch the multiplayer mod, then it will carry on without Discord. It means it runs with a whatever username or a previously used username. However, say you're using one that you're opting to use, we do have a hardware ID that the program can generate, which we can still use to deal with a player should they be a problem. You could put your name as Dave if you wanted to. So yeah. Will there be a kick or ban from server button for the server admins? Yes, we do intend on putting together a full system for the server admins to be able to deal with everything. Initially, that will come as a chat command based system, and then we'll expand into interfaces and stuff from there. You ready, Anonymous?
I'm spawning a vehicle. But apparently you're not receiving it.
Still not receiving from the server, no.
But I am. Funny how the guy with more ping received the information, but the guy with less ping does not.
Very strange. Also, I noticed it doesn't send the quit code to the server. Yeah.
What do you mean? Launch with the server terminated.
Yeah, but it doesn't. Oh, will that have removed my vehicle though?
Yes.
Right, I guess we'll see in a
Termination
second.
is a direct disconnection.
Yeah, but does it know to remove my vehicle from the collection of vehicles?
Well, of course it does. Oh, you got my car, apparently.
There we go. Well, I think your name is there. It's just not quite visually color right. Which is really, really frustrating. We'll just try something. Since you're MDev, if we go to
Maybe just brighter.
we'll just go to 1, 1, 1, 1. Theoretically, this should show your name in white for me now then.
Going big and bright.
Yep. Okay, so
Woo.
255 is not the maximum value for their light color system.
Yeah, so just use the 0 points then.
Yeah, but I gotta convert all of them to 0-point values.
Just divide it by 255.
But that's the thing, the system was supposed to have done that. Color F, color
No,
F, RGBA,
technically.
value divided by 255.
Well, it's stupid, so do it yourself, I guess.
Guess I'll have to.
Titch,
Yes, George.
do you plan on adding a settings option to have a localhost menu so you can directly connect to a localhost server from the BeamNG environment?
There already is.
A direct connect option. Let me just show you something. And reload that at the same time. Direct connect, right here.
Yeah, but in the settings, will there be an option to like the FiveM server list? You can enable localhost option and then.
Not likely, no. Just because I can't imagine people are going to be running them locally that much.
Fair enough.
Right, let's see if this color F with divide by 255 works, shall we?
Yeah.
Hey, okay, that is the
Sexy.
issue.
Sexy red.
Very. Okay, so that should be all of that now running. We now have obviously colored names, which I don't know if that red is too dark. Maybe. All right. Since you're lined up with a set of jumps, do you want to just go over them?
I'm not lined up or whatever.
Hmm. Yeah, there is some misalignment. Oof.
And that
Well, the movement is pretty damn good.
the damage is pretty accurate too.
It would be because the fact that it is
Mm,
still crashing in the real
not
game.
really, no. Okay, I'm missing a wheel that you have on your end.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The damage is what it is because it's actually playing the game. It is
Yeah,
going
very
through the
close.
physics engine the same way. But as soon as you burn out, yeah, it instantly loses alignment.
Yeah, a lot, mate, too.
Oh, you should try something quite interesting. Come over to here and literally just drive past this post thing. We did it last night, and Spetch it literally went into the side of Spetch's car and just kept on going and dragged it right the way through it.
Bumper delete. Yeah, if we manage to synchronize the rotation to be exactly the same, I would 99% be sure that the damage would be at
Close
least
enough.
in the 99, yeah, 99, 90% close.
We just got to find a way to be able to synchronize it without resetting it, which is why
Jojo
I'm
already did
trying
it.
to. How did he opt to do that then? I was going down the line of using nodes because that way it synchronizes crash damage and rotation perfectly. I mean, you already have had nodes, but we all have had the nodes synchronizing properly.
Yeah,
So if we can get nodes running, that will do the job. But it does cause a
exactly.
serious overhead on the network, which is a big problem.
Yeah, and the fix would be to actually compress it in the launcher.
Also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no E.
Interesting.
Mitchell Turpin, those are actually the very old files, hence the dash old in the name.
Okay, Titch,
Yeah,
it's the game's fault because I am receiving, I am sending to the server 12345, and we are not yet in the packet loss area.
but there's no E, I take it.
Yeah, there's no E, just 1 to 5.
Does it say, obviously it says running with the size.
Yes,
So does it say done?
yes,
If it says done, then it should run the final bit of code.
it should, but for me it doesn't.
I mean,
Send it. Maybe in my packet splitting, but no, that doesn't make sense. I'm splitting with the delimiter of slash n. Are you sending slash n by any chance?
yes, every message is sent with /n on it.
Okay, so how I'm seeing it, I'm splitting the data for every string in the split data. If the string is not empty, if the length is bigger than 3, I send it.
Does the
Which is
launcher...
obviously bigger than 3.
It's likely, yeah. I mean,
It
the
will.
console in-game will tell you how big it is,
It's over 600.
so it should pick it up.
The code alone is 3 bytes.
Yeah, so it should pick it up.
Exactly, it should.
Mitchell Turpin, that's because the files for the server are not on the GitHub. The version that is currently public is available to Patreon and basically early access members. And the version that we are doing right now is currently not available to anyone because we're still doing it. Does anyone know the new pessimer in the BeamNG files, what its name is? Not specifically.
Okay, I added the debug print. I will restart.
I mean, I don't know how else to try and figure out why it's not doing it. If it says done in the console, then it should have equally done this line. There's nothing different between this line and any line above it. Although, oh no, that's not it either.
Okay, I'm joined.
Okay, we literally apparently need like 5 people chatting in chat on my Twitch at the same time, and that is that achievement completed.
Okay.
All we need now is also more people watching at the same time. And then I also complete the second achievement. So nearly there. Hello Lucas.
Okay, spawns vehicle.
Do we have any moderators online right now as well? I see Spetch is in the Discord, but he's currently muted. We'll have to wait for Spetch to come back and then we can take a look at this. I want to know what's wrong with these node data.
Okay, I'm sending 125, but I'm not sending E, and I'm receiving 5,000. Interesting.
However, I am
I'm
receiving
receiving
all of the data.
5,000. Yeah, 5,000, 5,000, and 10,000 for some reason.
Is sending the nodes putting any load on your network? I've reduced the size of all of it.
What do you mean?
So you know how originally the ping jumped up whenever you would send the nodes?
Yeah, my ping is stable,
Stable?
around 130
Perfect.
to 1.
In that case, we might be able to use nodes after all. I just got to figure out why it's not decoding properly. If it does not equal v.data.nodes.
Oh, never mind. When I send nodes, my ping jumps. Oh, wait. Yeah, it jumps from 130 to 500 ms. But
So it's
equally,
still
that could mean because I'm sending reliable packets, it could be that the ping packet is just waiting for everything to go, then it goes. So it could not be my accurate ping.
true, but if it's stopping that, then what other data is being stopped?
I mean, as I told you, it's a queue. only reliable things as
Is
well.
it only on the receiving? Will it still... sorry, is that only on sending? Will it still receive data?
Yeah, it will still receive data.
Hmm.
Only on the sending. The sending and receiving are both on different logic.
So I'm going to stop it cancelling the running of the nodes anyway. We'll see if we can make it run it anyhow and see if that has any effect. If it runs even though we're not running it through a check, then perhaps the nodes are still good even though it thinks that they're not, in which case it's something with a check. Is that the right place for your car? I doubt it.
No, I left
Oh. How come?
because I want to remove this debug printing thing.
Which one?
I added one.
Oh, okay. Is that in Lua?
No, in C++. Okay, what do you want me to do to like remove it? To remove nodes?
So I removed... So in the code we have a return here. I've basically commented out the return,
Apply
which means
nodes.
that the code will still run.
But it won't apply, but will it send it?
This is the applying.
This is the applying. I'm saying if will it send it?
Yeah, you're sending it anyway.
Oh, so you want me to send it anyway, but
Yeah, keep
not
sending it.
applying it?
I will see if I can apply it on my end.
Okay, refreshing. Joining.
Monday Dev Day. Uh-oh. I get the feeling applying nodes is causing a problem. Maybe there was a problem with said data. Well, this isn't ideal. Okay, this looks a little more straight. Oh, I just saw it get obliterated.
Yes, I'm drifting backwards.
Can you get audio? I guess I could give you audio, yeah, it just means I've got to turn off my music. There you go.
Just another way to ask, is it still resetting?
What do you mean?
I guess they ask for audio to see if the car audio is synchronized.
What, Jade? Not yet, no, I'll do it right now. Okay, so You've stopped your car? Is the alignment
Yeah,
right?
I want to restart the
Okay.
because my launcher was still spamming for some reason.
There you go, Jade. Just said that they're so tiny, but they've made it here okay, thank you.
If you want, I can try and send the split data in a different way to see if that different way will make it work.
Could try it. Well, this is certainly one interesting reason for why it's crashing. Something to do with the gauges on it. Doesn't seem to be able to apply them. Oh my gosh. I didn't realize that the RPM was backwards on this car. Okay, so looks like nodes might be a problem. Problem after problem, eh? French design, apparently. Interesting.
What
Will
is French design?
engine sound going to be synced one day? Okay,
Told you.
what?
They asked for game sounds to
Yep,
know
I've
that
done it.
if they can make.
I've done it. I've re-enabled it. Alright, I'm rejoining. If you spawn your car, they'll be able to hear it racing around. I'll be back in just one moment though, okay?
Okay. Oh my god, what is this? What is this on his screen? What kind of abomination is this? Oh my god. Um, well, at least it's still connected to the server.
I am back. What did you do?
This is an abomination. I have no idea, please.
Okay, I've removed all of them.
Yeah, and removing all of them, remove my car too, okay.
I'm sorry. Strange that I can remove your car. Yep, engine sounds definitely synchronized fine. As does the ability to skid. It's looking pretty synchronized at the moment.
But it is not.
Oh,
And my launcher crashed.
oof. Unlucky.
I bet everything that it is the actual splitting the data that is breaking it.
Yeah, we may have to put nodes on hold again. Ah, let me annoy him. Okay, so we need to devise a system for synchronizing rotation more accurately. Right, that's gonna be me for a little while. I'm gonna go and make dinner with my girlfriend, and then maybe I'll be back in a bit. I don't know, we'll have to see what I'm doing for time. So yeah, we'll have to wait. Good work. We'll have to wait and see.
Crash damage is exactly the same though.
That's a good start. I mean, I can always leave the stream going if you want, if you're going to be doing anything. Are you going to be doing much or not?
What could I possibly do?
I've got no idea. What the hell? I think Ken Block would be jealous. Impressive. Oof. Right. See you all in a bit.
Can confirm it's close enough, even though this right front wheel, I do not own it anymore because it's not on my car, but it is close enough to like say, okay, that is really what happened.